Hello guys and welcome back to the Watford Football Manager Save and welcome to episode 2. So guys, from where we left off, we beat Burnley 1-0. We then lost a 3-0 to Chelsea, which was a very poor game, a lot of just poor defending. We then absolutely demolished Ipswich away from home, if I'm being honest. 2-0 is a really good result. Tottenham, I'll show the highlights of this one, 2-1 win. After going 1-0 down, it was something really special, to be honest. I've been playing around with the formation, which I'll show you as well. But as you can see here, Tottenham on the brink of half time did go in and take the lead, which was very frustrating. But as you can see, we stepped up, we scored the goals. What a free kick from Ken, and that was just a really good result. We then lost 3-2 to Southampton. Again, I'll show the goals for this one. It was a phenomenal game. It was just frustrating the fact that we did lose to Southampton when we played a really good game. Greg Alskritz got his first goal of the game as well in this game, which was always good to see. And then it was a battle in the midfield, and we still haven't got our full strength team. We still have a lacking Delafeu. But as you can see, the goals we conceded were just weak. Lemina there from the edge of the box, and it's frustrating. But 80 minutes on the clock, Panorada, however you say his name, goes through, scores that, and I'm thinking, right, we're back in this now. But unfortunately, Southampton did have another one in the books, and it is Lemina. I can't blame Malkin goal there. He's just not going to get to that, so unfortunate loss. We then drew 1-1 with Bournemouth in a pretty uneventful game, other than Deeney scoring. And then we'll take off now with this Liverpool game in the Carabao Cup third round, which was the most frustrating game we've played all season. We gave them a very good game, and unfortunately, we just couldn't get anything out of it. 2-0 down with a Sturridge goal, swapped up the tactics a little bit, and we tried to get back into it. But again, it was a weak Liverpool team and we should have done better. But that pass there, Mariappa come to me as manager and asked me for more minutes on the pitch, to which I said that's fine. And he made a massive mistake in the game that he played, so it was a bit frustrating. As you can see, these are all the players that have been injured and or are coming back. And we're going to kick off this episode against Crystal Palace. So this is the team that we're playing regularly, but I have been swapping to a 3 midfield with Quino, Pereira and Greg Alskritz. This game, guys, I feel like we probably we'll keep Mariappa in. He has said that he wanted to play. We'll keep Messina. We'll keep Capoue and Decore. I feel like that's our strongest defensive line, and we'll keep Ken. Deeney's been playing well. I kind of want to give Deeney a go, but we'll just go like that actually, and we'll see how the team does. As you can see, Palace in a 4-4-2, which we struggled against Burnley because of how structured it was. We'll tell the team passionately, go out there and give these fans their money worth. We've got faith in them to make a difference on that pitch, and we will see how it goes. So whack this onto extended highlights, and let's see Watford hopefully get a massive 3 points for us here today at Vicarage Road. Early on, we're all over them. Easy, 72% possession. We've got one more shot, I might give a shout and tell the lads to get a bit more creative, but as you see here, Capoue into Quina. Capoue again, picking it up. Decore, who's been missed massively. Ken Seamer, Jammat, Capoue again. Decore, Quina. Quina now, and it's blocked and gone out for a corner, which good start, but always good start. Pereira, we are deadly offset as I say, we're deadly offset pieces. We are going to get countered here with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and I have actually had to swap back to fullbacks because the wing backs just weren't working. They were all over the place and constantly getting caught out of position. So that was never good. We're going to tell the boys to get creative. We've lost the ball there to Max Meyer. MacArthur out here to Zaha, who's a tricky player at the best of times. Meyer again on the ball. Can't seem to get that ball back. Decore, no. Zaha cuts in. Batshuayi, Jordan Ayew, MacArthur out wide, and it's gone out for a corner. If we can clear this, that would be great. Capoue out, and that will just be a throw. So good defence there. But it's a lot of Crystal Palace by the look of it, which is unfortunate because the stats are saying it's a lot of us. We're playing it very long, which is frustrating. I might have to bring another man into the midfield as Batshuayi goes through, but Mike McGann with a terrific save there. Really, really good save. And Batshuayi really should be finishing that, but, Ken is running down the wing. He's found Greg's been brought down, unfortunately. And hopefully this could be a counter. Pereira out to Greg Oskowicz. He's found Pereira again. What can he do here? It's out to Messina. Capoue. Messina. Pereira. Come on, lads. Let's find a breakthrough here. Quina. And he just took a pot shot, but it is wide. I'm going to end up changing to 3 in the middle, I feel, at half time. Mike McGann there again with a really, really good save. That's really good to see. Him just stopping the opposition from getting easy chances. Right, it's a Watford throw. Janmat out to Quina, Janmat, Capoue. We like to play short football, which it is frustrating when you watch your players and a few of them are kicking long balls. Capoue there, getting himself into a little bit of trouble. Ken, Decore, Quina, Ken, who's actually come a long way over the few games. He's played a decent role in the team. And it's a ball across. Ken, a ball across. And no one's turned it out into the goal, which I just can't believe, really. We should be scoring that, but unfortunately we're not. And it's going to be Crystal Palace on the attack now. Ayew's going to cut in. And Mike McGann with a fantastic save. We really can't complain about that. Cabaselli now on the free kick. It could be Janmat, maybe. Ball in to Corey. He's not going to pop. He's going to send it back out. Capoue, Quina, to Corey, Messina, surely someone, and it's foul all the way out, all the way down to Ayew. Defensively, you've got to be sound here because Crystal Palace are well known for their counter-attacking abilities, but that looks like that'll be it now for the first half with chances going either way. We do just need to try and stamp authority onto this game. We'll tell them that they've been unlucky, and we'll tell them that they weren't that bad, but we believe that they can do better. I'm going to change up, and I'm going to bring Capoue into the middle. I'm going to take Ken off. I'm going to bring Hughes on as an advanced playmaker with Quina in front of him, Pereira and Greg Oskowicz. And then I'll probably take Pereira off and bring Deeney on as a two-man attack, target man support. It seemed to work well when I do use it, and that's Zaha brought down by Capoue, which is never good, and it is a dangerous free kick, especially with the likes of Townsend and Mike McGann. He had it covered anyway, so we had nothing to worry about there. So Watford Palace currently sitting at 1-1, ball out, Will Hughes, and it's Quina, Capoue. Someone's got to find a pass here. Pereira, he's not going to get there, which is very unfortunate. I was hoping that we could have done something then, but maybe not. Ball in, it's foul to Greg. Ball back in, and Sacco, who's a very, very good centre half, has just cleared that very neatly and very well. And the ball headed about, and no one can seem to put it in the goal. Free kick for Palace, and that is just the one thing that we didn't need was a Palace goal. So we are going to have to make subs here. We're going to go to a 4-3-1-2. Deeney on. Troy Deeney, come on, play that support. I'm going to just tell us to go attack it because we really don't have anything to lose. We'll play Janmat as a win back and Messina as a win back as well. And I'm just hoping that they can get something back in this game because it's games like this where I don't feel like we deserve to be losing. We're not necessarily playing poorly, but we just don't seem to be getting enough goals. And it's at home. We tend to struggle more at home because we play a very fluid counter-attacking style a lot of the time. But it is Palace on the attack. He's found Ayew, and Janmat is there to clear up. And I'm just hoping that the boys can really pull something together here. We're going to change the team instructions to focus play down the middle and hit early crosses with a slightly more direct and a much higher tempo. And we're going to attack fairly wide. And we'll go with that. And hopefully this will see some positive results. But yeah, it's very frustrating. Mike McGann. Unlucky to be beaten. Mariappa out to Decore, Hughes, Hughes again, Capoue over the top, and that is just not what we're looking for there. And it has just give the ball straight back to Palace. So found Batshuayi, and I must say that's a fantastic save by Mike McGann. Completely, absolutely phenomenal. And we need to pull something out here, and we'll tell the boys stop going as direct because it's not working. Ball in, clear it out. It's Palace all over us, really, and Batshuayi should have finished that. It's frustrating, especially when it's your own club, but we just can't seem to create anything, and it's really, really frustrating. We're going to tell the boys to show some passion. Then everyone looks fired up. Mike McGann again with a quality performance, and he's the only man on the pitch with a 7. Which, when you look at our team, no one else is playing a 7. But you look at Palace, and they've got a lot of talent, and a lot of their talent is performing. So Van Arnold down this side. Cabaselli's picked it up. Capoue, Cabaselli again. Can he find a pass? No, he has just hoofed it, but Queener is there to pick it up. Hughes out to Janmat. Janmat needs to find a ball. Deeney, and it's a good save there by Guaita. And I just don't know whether we necessarily deserve to lose this game, to be honest, lads. We still got one last chance. Will Hughes, Capoue, Queener. Could we possibly cast something out here? It's found out wide to Messina and Deeney, and it's out the goalkeeper again. And I believe that is going to see us lose this game, which that is really, really, really frustrating. 3 minutes left. Mike McGann. It's Deeney. Could we create something off this? No. And Janmat's picked up an injury, so we'll bring Janmat off, bring Navarro on, and I genuinely think that's it now, lads. 3 minutes added time, and it's frustrating because we are creating chances, but we're just not putting anything away. I hope that Greg however you say his name, Greg Auschwitz. I was kind of hoping that he would have hit the ground running a little bit better, especially with the level of finishing that he does have. But we just can't seem to score at the minute. And when we do score, I think own goals have been one of our highest scorers this season. So, Queener, Hughes, Capoue, over the top, nothing on. Decore lost the ball out in the midfield, who I must say, as good as Decore is in real life, he's been very, very poor in this save for me so far. I know that he's just come back to fitness, but he really hasn't been very. I've preferred the pivot of Hughes and Capoue over those two. Over Decore and Capoue. But yeah, it's frustrating, and it is just long ball after long ball by us now, and we are going to take a 1-0 loss against the hands of Crystal Palace, I believe. Yeah, that is all she wrote, and that is really, really frustrating. That was just fucking disappointing, lads, honestly. We got Fulham next, away from home, which is going to be a really hard game. So in preparation for that, I believe that we should probably play the 3 in the midfield, bring Capoue into a centre role, bring Chilara in, play him as a box to box, and it tends to work better like this. This play style does tend to work better because Delafeu's not back. As you can see, we've got a lot of injuries on the bench. Not everyone's playing well at all, which is frustrating. But yeah, I think we'll go with that. We might even bring Success in just to see if he can give us a little bit different. And I'll play Deeney up top as a attacking target man. And we'll see if that can do something against Fulham. But yeah, it is frustrating, guys. That 1-0 loss probably didn't deserve to be a 1-0 loss, if we're honest. But yeah, it just wasn't not enough chances being created, and I think that's what the issue is. And it's frustrating. But as you can see, we had a physical. We're going to go with training style of attack. Try and just really push the team to start creating more chances. We've got Fulham, Wolves, Liverpool, United coming up. But we've seen that we can put goals past Liverpool. As good as they've been in real life, we can put goals past them in Football Manager. Finances are alright. The board are annoyed about the sale of Andrew Gray, but happy with our win over Tottenham. And that's great. I'm ecstatic about that win over Tottenham, which is another thing. There were 2-headed goals. I don't want Watford to be known as this team that just scores long ball goals. We're not Stoke City, so it's going to be difficult to bring in the players I want to bring in, especially when we're just a mid-table Premier League side. But I do believe in time that the players that we've brought in are going to become too good, because Mike in goal, young, quality looking goalkeeper. You look at the centre backs. You got George Mayer, and then you partner up with Cabaselli. They look like they'll be fine for at least 2 seasons until I need to move Cabaselli on. And then Greg up front, I really do think that he can do bits. Unluckily, here Etienne Capoue has picked up a knock, so we're going to have to swap up the tactics of Fulham in 2 games' times, which means Hughes will just come and slot in there. Capoue will drop to the bench, and we really don't have any, depth in this team, which I think is the frustrating thing. Greg has dropped to a 2.5 star player, which is just shocking. That is really bad. He's currently most championship sides, which I just can't believe. Not with the stats that he possesses. Like, he's far too good to just be championship. He scored 13 goals in Germany last season, and I just don't think a championship striker would have done that. That is frustrating, but I guess my scouts have watched him, my coaches have watched him actually playing in England, and it might have been a gamble that didn't pay off. But sometimes you just gotta hold your hands up and go with what happens. You know what I mean? But I'm confident that it'll come good. So we're gonna kick on against Fulham now, and I'm really, really thinking that we can get positive results here. I don't see how anything could really go that wrong. It's Fulham away. They are firm favourites to get a result here. But I'm probably going to bring Delafeu on for a few minutes in the game. Just because, he's a good player. He's the type of player that you need. I don't know whether to play Penarada or leave him. We'll leave him off. We'll give Deeney the go-ahead against this Fulham team, and I think we'll play George Mayer as well, just to give us a bit more security at the back. I might even play Holibas. Might as well see how he does. He's old, but nothing like a player like Holibas. He's been around for years. So Fulham, we're going to tell him that I expect a win. That did not go down well. We're going to tell him that we do have faith. That's not gone down well. And that is frustrating. When you're trying to motivate your team and they just don't want anything to do with it. It is one of the most frustrating things in Football Manager. There is a chance here though. It's in, and it's 1-0. Troy Deeney. Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. But you see what I mean? It is set pieces where we are most, prominent. He's getting the ball in the box and attacking. And I think that's something that, if it's working, it's going to have to stick like that. But I don't want to just be known as the team that score set pieces and crosses. But Janmat with a strike, and that's saved by the goalkeeper. And that is 1-0. And I'm really happy with that. As you can see, they're straight out of the block, so we have had more of the chances, which is a reoccurring theme with the way that I've got this team playing. We are dominating games, but we're just not winning, and it is frustrating. Holibas here, though, with another corner, and it is going to be collected by Rico. He's a really good goalkeeper in real life. It's kind of sad to see him going down with Fulham. Mike McGann, out from the back, is headed. Deeney's picked it up. He's a man that we have really, really missed. Chalaba, Janmat, Deeney. Oh, and it is 2-0. It's 2-0. Deeney. It's clear that it was the right pick to play him above Panorada in this game, because he's only gone and got himself 2 goals, and that's 2-0 up to Watford, and we're in the first half, and that is something that we have lacked. But it does show what a difference a striker makes in your side, and I'm a bit disappointed in Greg Austerwitz. I'm hoping that he will come back. I might loan him out and him come back a bit, hopefully a bit of a better player, but it's frustrating when you're selling someone and he doesn't hit the ground running straight away. And Fulham there, sorry guys, rambling about Greg. Fulham there with a massive chance. I might even go on to cautious just to try and fend off their attacks, because they are going to go attackive now. But could it be too little too late? Probably not. We're only in the 38th minute, and oh crap, we are on the attack here. Chalaba with the ball. Can he find the pass? Queener, and he's hit the keeper, and Queener's put it away. That's 3-0 to Watford, and for a side which have really been struggling to score goals, we're 3-0 up away from home. But I've noticed, guys, and it does sound stupid, we do better away from home than we do at home. The Liverpool game away we might have lost, but we still put 2 goals in. I don't know what it is about our home form, but it's not the best. But yeah, 3-0, that's fantastic. Can we get another Holibas with the ball in? Hughes, Chalava, Queener possibly for another. No, he has been clattered. Babel, Queener, he's found the ball here. ball across. Deeney, mate, 4-0 up. We're 4-0 up. Jesus Christ, Deeney, mate, take your hat off. That was phenomenal. A Deeney hat-trick. It's in one of his first full starts of the season as well. I cannot complain. That's absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to get passionate. No, actually, I'm going to get calm. I'm going to tell them that they might be winning, but not to get too cocky. I'm going to tell Deeney I'm very happy with his performance, and everyone is in a good mood going into this second half. We're 4-0 up against Fulham. And I will take Deeney off at about the 70th minute, just to give him that standing ovation, just so everyone can, just appreciate the talent that they've seen on display here today. But yeah, it's been dominant. Hollybass with a free kick, and he's hit the wall, and it's going to be Schürrle to counter. Surely someone can stop him here. He's gone through 3 players, found a pass in, and Mitrovic has finished. And that's now down to a 3-goal lead. Everyone's looking calm, and I'm very confident that we're not going to concede another, I want to say, but we're going to bring on Deulofeu as an inside forward, and we're going to bring on Pereira as an inside forward, and we'll see how that goes. I'm also going to set Deeney up to tutor Greg, I think, because I just think he's a 3.5-star striker. Greg's currently 2.5-star, and it'll only help him to learn off, one of England's biggest and fucking scariest strikers in England. So Pereira here though, straight off the bench, and it's going to be a Deeney 4th. Yeah, it's 4 goals for Deeney there. That's beautiful. 5-1 up. It's been given to Deeney as well. And I think that is where we take him off. We say, yeah, you've proved what you can do now, Mr. Deeney. We're going to give Greg the chance. We'll have him as a complete forward, and we'll see what he can do. But yeah, that's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. 4 goals by Troy Deeney, 4 bloody goals, and that's another one for Fulham. I honestly didn't even commentate over that because I just didn't see any chance occurring. But yeah, that's 2 now for Fulham against us. But I'm confident that we won't concede 3 here. Surely, Decore in. Nordvoigt, Mawson, Anguissa, who's a good player as well. Surprised he's been down with them. Janmat out, and Mike McGann, who has been really good all season, has conceded another 2 goals. He does concede goals regularly, but I don't blame him. Look at that save there. Mike McGann down strong to his right. I never blame Mike. I feel like he's a quality goalkeeper. I just think the way that our defence is at the minute, we need fullbacks, and I think that might be something that I do go in the summer to get, is a fullback, because Jesus Christ, we're playing wing backs as fullbacks, which doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world, but you're in the Premier League, and any weakness you got will be exploited. Fulham with another ball in. We're going to go on cautious and just try and peter out the storm. We'll tell the team just to concentrate now. And they're overwhelmed, and that's why I don't shout at the team, because they never listen to me. Deulofeu's got his first minutes on the pitch of this season, which is always good to see. But can Hollybass and Pereira create something here? Hollybass again, who's had a really good game. He's popped up all over the shop, which I'm really, really pleased about. So he'll definitely be getting another call into the first team without a doubt. Is Mitrovic. He's found the pass across the park to Markovic, who's found a ball in, and Mark McGann with a save. I don't know if he knew much about it, but he has kept it out of the goal, and that was a absolutely fantastic bit of goalkeeping by Mark McGann. And that's it now. They're not scoring 3 goals in 50 seconds. Maybe another constellation goal, but no, that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. Mike, take your time, son. Get the ball, and yeah, that's a brilliant result. I'm ecstatic about that, guys. Absolutely ecstatic. And we can move forward now, and we can go into the future games with a bit more confidence in the team. And what should we say here? We'll tell them that we're really happy with the way that they played, and yeah, let's move forward. I'm proud of the boys. Have done absolutely bits there, and we'll keep going. Parker's annoyed about the defeat. What did he say? We didn't play well as we're capable. Yeah, Deeney. We're going to give him praise, and we're going to say, passionately, you were superb. He said, I appreciate that. I'll continue to work hard and impress you. That's all right, pal. which means you will be playing in the next game, son. That was absolutely fantastic. Right, so guys, that means that we're gonna try and hit a bit of form here. Hopefully, we can get a result against Wolves, but you know they're really good in this shit as FM. But yeah, we'll go through the game. So I think we'll come back in another 5. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, we'll come back for the Huddersfield and Cardiff double header. 3 games, 3 days apart as well. So that will be interesting, and hopefully that will kick us on to hit a bit of form. But yeah, I've got a tough 5 games coming up, guys. I'll just show you the Premier League so we can just see where we're standing. And as you can see here, guys, in the bottom 3 we've got West Ham, Brighton and Tottenham. So 2 teams that you really didn't expect to be in there, with Tottenham losing 2-1 to us, which is brilliant. And in the Premier League at the top end, you've got Leicester winning, Liverpool, Chelsea, City, United, Southampton doing pretty well, and Arsenal as well. But in the middle of it, you know, you've got Fulham, Wolves, Everton, or Huddersfield. So it's anyone's division by the look of it. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to create something come in the end of it. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll come back for that double header. And leave comments down below on fullbacks that you'd like to see come in, and any possible sales that you'd like to see go out. And don't forget to let me know whether you think that Greg should go out on loan or not. So yeah, if you've liked, please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment below about any signings you want to see come in. So cheers for watching.